Welcome to another Numismatic Notes with Benjamin. I am Benjamin, and tonight I'm going to share with you an Indonesian 100 rupee of, I believe, 1992. This is, 1992. There it says right there, clear as day. That's the date of the series and not really the date of the note. If you look down here, the bottom corner right here is where you see 1994, which makes this a PIC 127C and a banknote book 585. In addition to those resources, I used Wikipedia to get some information on the subject matter of this note. This is the smallest denomination note. It's very low value, and that might explain some of the lack of security features that you would expect to see on a note. This is predominantly a yellow-red note with some green and some orange. You can see the green and the orange right here. Predominantly red, so my friend in Hong Kong must love this note. It's a paper substrate, and it measures 136 by 68 millimeters. Now, on the face of this note, you see a sailing ship with two masts, and underneath it you see in Indonesian what this boat is called. It is called a perahu pinisi, which is a traditional Indonesian ship. It was mainly built by the Kinjo people, and the hull seems to resemble a dhow, but the rigging appears similar to that of a schooner or a ketch. And believe me, I don't really know what all that stuff means, but I have it on good authority based on my resources that what I just said applies. These boats usually are 20 to 35 meters and can actually weigh up to 350 tons, so it is a substantial sized boat. Here in the center part of the note, you can see, if you hold up the note to a light, a watermark of Ki Hajar Dewantara. Let's turn this note over to the back. Oh, here's a Garuda here in the upper right-hand corner. But let's take a look now at the back of this simple note. There is no security thread or anything on this note. And the note seems to me, whenever I've touched it, to be a lithographic note. Some of their earlier low denomination notes were issued in both lithographic and, what's the other word I'm thinking of? Intaglio. You know, like some of the North Korean notes had intaglio in the first run, but then a more recent series would have lithograph. This note does have two different colored serial numbers. Here in the top right-hand corner, you have a triple-digit prefix, or a triple-letter prefix, and you have a 6-digit serial number in black. And here in the bottom left, you have the same serial number. If it's not a mistake, you have the same serial number in red. Now, the back of the note has some of the same lathe work that you see on the front of the note. And there's the watermark of Mr. Dewantara again. But what we have here, smoking in the bottom right hand, or in the right hand vignette, is actually, according to the note, Anak Gunung Krakatau. And this means the smoking volcano, which is called the Child of Krakatoa. Some of you may remember, not because you were there personally to witness it, but one of the worst or the most magnificent volcanic eruptions in modern times was that of Krakatoa. It was so loud that it was heard in huge distances around the planet, and it affected weather, and was just something that was prominent in the minds of the citizens of the day. And this volcano destroyed itself completely and disappeared. The eruption was that amazing. However, this Child of Krakatoa volcano emerged from the sea in 1927. It was in 1883 that the parent volcano, Krakatoa, disappeared completely. And apparently, even recently, more has happened with this Child of Krakatoa, because in 2018, a large underwater collapse caused a tsunami, and until it collapsed in December of that year, it was growing at a rate of about 22 feet per year. So this volcano was probably quite a bit bigger at the point it collapsed in on itself in 2018. I don't really know what the volcano looks like now. Some of my fans might be able to add in the comments a little bit more about the volcano Krakatoa. Collectors of ships, people of the Kinjo, or erupting volcanoes, smoke on a banknote, tsunamis, or Krakatoa in particular, will want to have this note for their collection. It is not pricey, in fact. The banknote book shows it with the price of a quarter. So I think it's reasonable to expect to pay probably not much more than $1 with shipping. But there you go. A lovely note with the volcano, an erupting volcano with that, a sea scene, and lots of things that you don't always see on a banknote. I hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel and benefiting from seeing all of the 127 other videos I've filmed up to this point. Please visit and share and comment frequently and cuss and discuss with me what I've had to say or what I should have said on my comments on my YouTube channel page. Numismatic Notes with Benjamin. I am Benjamin. Have a jewel of a day.